What is up, everyone? Welcome to some AFL 23 footage. Now, today, it's been a bit of a schmozzle of a launch, let's be honest. It was horrific this morning, the gameplay, but let me get my head out of the way here. You can see this is going to be a video from the first patch that came out this afternoon. This is on the PC version of the game. I'm going to play Collingwood v Essendon. Let's chuck it on hard. We'll go 3.5 minutes. And at the mighty MCG. Why not? That sounds like a plan. But obviously, what a chaotic day it would have been for Big Ant Studios today, needing to push out another patch, which isn't currently out for the PlayStation as I am recording this video, but hopefully it is by the time we go live with this video, which hopefully won't be too long after this. We've got the Bombers coming out, looking fresh and ready to go. Same with the Pies, looking nice and sharp. Now, I haven't been too good at this game thus far, but I feel like I'm on the improve. And clearly, you know, there's work to be done. So we thought, let's go to Collingwood and see how we go on hard difficulty. Might be interesting to see how we go. Let's go to the punt road end to start us off. I reckon. All right, we're underway. Dustin Cameron beating Draper out of the middle. Here we go. Oh, the sidestep. Cooked. That's a good handball. Give it back to him. Oh. Gee, there is a lot of traffic around this ball right now. What is going on? Get their hands free, someone. It is just a mess. There is like 30 people around this footy. What is that? Look at it. It's just so congested. I played a game before. This wasn't the case. What has happened there? Goodness gracious. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's my own stupidity. I went in the menus. Bombers get the first. Oh, it's a dangerous tap out the back, but Collingwood can run it now. Got some numbers. There's still the bloke up the top of screen. Holding the pill. Oh, we're in trouble here. Play on. Run into the open goal. The Bombers have the first two. This is up and about. High fives all round. That's better. Send it. Oh, that is just clinical out of the guts. And Guinea can have a shot. A little bit of wind, you can see, pushing the right-hand side. So let's go inside left goal post. Hoping for the best. And straight through. There's the first. They're back in it. Just before quarter time too. 24 seconds to go. You can see they're sort of set up there for that point. Who's this man out wide? Ash McGrath. Oh, almost run him down. Get there with the fist. Quainer did, and it's still a goal. With 1 second on the clock. Is that Tipper? Is it supposed to be Tipper? I know he's one of the people who doesn't have a face skin. I think both Davey boys do, so it must be Tipper. And that is quarter time. Draper should really be killing Darcy Cameron in the ruck, to be honest, though. It's 3-1. 3 goals to 1. Disappointing start. Jeremy Howe, he knows how disappointing the start has been. In typical Collingwood fashion, you never have to be in front until the very end. Oh, that's a good handball. Get one more and you're on. Oh, who's that? My check? No, it's Guinea again. Now, for added realism, he will not be kicking a drop punt because that seems far too realistic. Bending. Oh, it didn't carry, but it's a mark in the goal square. My ho check. One thing, apart from McCreary standing in front of me here, that I'd really like to see is actually the AI just punching that ball back over the goal line. That is definitely room for improvement there. All the guns on him. Oh, tell you what, he'd be loving life there. Jack Crisp was towering over him as well. What was going on there? Would love to have the option to just get rid of it. Oh, there's Dacos. That's you. Nice. It's good to see everyone lead up at the ball. Oh, that is a bad decision to kick there. Just has to hit a tag. And on the lead. Oh, that's not 15. Play on, Lipinski. Has it gone through? It has. I'm not, I thought it was smothered. Oh no, it was McStay in the end. Possibly number 1. Straight out of the guts. The kick should be better than that from me. I should really look harder. No prior. Mitchell absolutely launches it at halftime. 3 goals apiece. It's interesting term. On hard, I'm finding it quite a congested game. It's almost very panicky. Handball, kick, like lots of handballing, especially in congestion to try and get it out of there. I wonder if it's worth me trialing like that clearance handball. It's like L2 and square, and then you just really like launch it out of there. So we'll see. Like if I just go bang. Oh, not that direction. But okay. I need a better tactic than literally blasting the ball inside 50 to the boundary. Because I just don't want to turn it over in the corridor. That's like half my thought process. Like I need more of a brain than just tap it, handball. Like if I can just get a kick out that, that'd be great. Well, there's a bit of space out the back of the stoppage. Oh, if you can throw it on the boot. Get him! Oh, that is a horrific kick across goal. If you're a Bombers fan watching that, you are livid. And this should just go straight through the big stickeroonies. He kicks the I say interesting, sometimes the display on the top screen works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there's definitely that like element of teleportation as well with the tackle. It's definitely frustrating, especially on those last-dish tackles where they like get you just as you're taking your kick, because your player definitely slows down a heap to actually take possession. Oh, it stayed in. Oh, tipper to McGrath. That's a bad kick. That's a bad miss from the Bombers. So there's no real logic behind this setup here, because you'd imagine that on a smart day that everyone's going to sort of crowd one side of the ground. Like, that's just a bad kick. Skill issue. Oh, get him. Gee, great tackle, great handball, and that's a sausage. So at least it's competitive. It's better than what was the first time around. That is just a clearing kick. And with the leap over the top, Maya check. Surely doesn't miss from here. He doesn't. One step, snaps through the big sticks. I do like the snaps. Really do. 5 straight 30, 4-1, 25, the Bombers. So if you literally just press L1, L2, and then the kick button, your kick does a fairly good amount of distance. Let's go the snapperoonie again. I reckon we're going to have to aim for right post here, just to get the curve back in. Oh, he's hit the... That's exactly where I aimed it. Exactly where I aimed it. So if we're looking at this from a game point of view, it's relatively fun. There's enough in it that it's not super broken. If we're looking at it from a footy point of view, there is certainly a lot of tactical things that don't make a whole lot of sense, but like could be improved upon, especially like kick-out tactics is like one of the main ones where it's just everyone is just very, very basically set up in a position rather than a legitimate kick-out tactic where you might have a ruckman on one end of the ground, a key forward on the other end, and sort of you might spread most of your players one side, least on the other side, or if you were going to be really attacking and you have them all up the middle. So there's no differentiation between that just yet. There's definitely issues when you're like trying to turn, do 180s. Obviously, that makes sense because you don't want to really have too many like players just taking the ball and then 180ing on the spot. You want to sort of force them to use the handball outlet like this Oh, Siren beats him. And so, like, they're the sort of things that people are going to look at and go, all right, this needs to be improved, which is much better than where it obviously was this morning, which was just a chaotic mess. So now you can kind of see, like, the base of where the game's at. And it should all hopefully be real fine-tuning and improvements from here. Not too many of those ridiculous handballs, I would hope. Oh, had the man come across. It's nice. Because, yeah, like in future, you'd like to see, like, loose man in defence. Oh, that's not the handball. You'd like to see your handballs be a bit clearer as to where your target is. Oh, you'd like to see the ball actually called for a ball up if it doesn't spill out. Back. Nice. Sometimes these guys just don't run into the spot that they should. That's a fend. Maybe a second fend. Now Pendlebury on the wing. Sends it inside forward 50. Elliott takes the grab. I haven't seen any speckies yet either. I don't think I've seen anyone take a specky. So I'd love to know how to do that, because I'd like to be able to do it on a regular basis. This is a really long run up here from Jamie Elliott. Nice, slow, methodical. Works his way into it. Gets boot to ball. Does it carry? It doesn't. But again, my checking the goal square. So, like, yeah, a few things to point out for those who are looking for feedback. Obviously, it plays simple at the moment. It's fairly simple game. Mark, kick, mark, handball, like, contest is the basic premise. Great. Now let's add all those tactical elements to it, individualized teams, tactics for the moment, whether it's, kicking, obviously, but for certain stoppages, we want that. We want, tactics for if your team's down by a goal with not long on the clock. Oh, to go. You are pushing everyone forward and being really attacking in your play. So they're the things that I'd like to see added in as this game continues. We're going to have more of a rollout map of what's coming over the next week or so. And I guess we'll know after that. Oscar Elliott, do you reckon I can nail the torpedo? Oh, it's not bad, is it? Oh, it's just offline, one behind. I love the torp has a bit of sway either way as well. So, like, set shots, probably the biggest plus in the game. Like, animation-wise, game looks really good. Sometimes the situation doesn't really match them, but in terms of the quality of the motion capture is more that I'm talking about there. And also, one other thing, I don't know when Ultimate Team's coming. Supposedly when the Xbox game is coming out, but there's been no official, like, direction on that, which is kind of a bit silly because it's been heavily marketed. Well, not heavily marketed, but it's been one of the key selling points of the game that was marketed. So I'd like to see it actually make sense, that why it's there or not there. And with 5 seconds on the clock, I'm taken down for a holding the ball free kick. But I win by 3.5 goals. The Pies against the Bombers. Not a bad effort. Oh, there's side bottom, grabbing the camera, hello. That's it. And another thing, like, I'd love to be able to see the stats and stuff that you've just had in your game. It's a bit annoying that you can't do that. Because we're stats nerds. Footy fans are stats nerds. Like, AFL is literally the stat sport of the world. There is not a sport in the world that has more statistical data than AFL. Maybe Formula One, but, like, in terms of what the fans see, AFL is incredibly stats rich. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. AFL 23. I'm actually going to be live streaming tonight. So if you haven't, go to my Twitch channel because I'm probably live right now and you can catch more AFL 23 stuff. We might even start a career mode tonight. Who knows? But that's it. Thanks for watching. Early thoughts, hopefully new patches to come, etc., etc. We'll have a rollout through the week. If there is any big updates and news on that, I'll make a video. I'll let you know. That's all. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you all later.